Between the New Orleans Saints and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Shuck. It's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On the keeper. Here's Shuck. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
19 Tiger.
Shuck working from the gun. Short pass brought in. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Play fake. Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response. Right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. On the move, past the 40. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Hey, middle. Check it out.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Finds his fullback. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Has his man. It's caught by Andrews. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Designed run. Jackson keeping it. He'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that means 3rd down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Horn, 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Thrown up here for Lamar. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Toast the ball himself for a big run.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. This one left for Lamar. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go.
They'll start this one out with Hall. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Chuck now from the gun. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Screen here for Kamara. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
They send a man in motion. They'll run it from the gun. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be 2nd down.
Assignments were tested, and they were ready for it defensively. That's an excellent stop at the line. It's going to make this offense seriously question revisiting that call.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. Into the second level past the 30. He's on the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints break the tie here in the first. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. By man, he's in the clear. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it could suck the wind out of that defense.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's always ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. He takes this forward a little into about the 39. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
From the gun, Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down. Jackson's going to throw again. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
1st and 10 from the 32. From the gun, a run from Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. That 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's complete to the rookie out of Missouri. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Complete to Derrick Henry. This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
2nd and 3 now. Mitchell up the middle. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. Chased out to his right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
With that score, This is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other, and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
And we'll pause here for an injured Saints player. Looks like he's pretty shaken up. They'll get someone out to look at him. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts at the 3. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Corey Horton, his intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep,
and I look
yep.
at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Here's Shuck. Finds him over the middle. And he dodged the tackle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And the Saints, 1st down. A gain of 14. And the Saints, 1st down.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st down, here comes Hall. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play action, Chuck. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get some late points and the lead.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet. They just call whatever's on it. Then there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action of the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. It's a thing of beauty.
Right side, they're going to try with the toss play here. And he isn't going to make it in. They wanted the 7-point advantage, but the lead instead stays at 5.
Ravens, 14.
Reed now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now Jackson. On it, and nearly picked it, so couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
They go play fake with Jackson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. He's got this at the 27. Shoves one away. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Shock working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
He's got room to roam. He's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for the Saints. First down. It's a gain of 17.
Chuck now on 1st down.
First down.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Keep that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Field goal unit out there on 2nd down as they try for 3 here before halftime. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And they can't add 3 onto that 5-point lead.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Reed now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. They're going to throw out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's looking for Keaton Mitchell out of the backfield. So that brings up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Forces one through double coverage. Out, it's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. Well, we both saw what he was doing, Brock, trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field. The elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll bait those quarterbacks to making that throw, and then they'll close fast and take that ball away.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Hall takes it straight ahead.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Shotgun snap to Shuck. He makes the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
First down, Saints.
Give to Hall on the draw. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pass is caught by Horton. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Gain of 7. And
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Man in motion here. On play action, here's Shuck. He's got it near the 8. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
They'll run with Kamara. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Has it down close. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. Defense electing to play this from the nickel. Shuck. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
For the second time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. one sent up for Lamar. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw for Jackson. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
That's him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Lamar now from the gun. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the third. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Lamar on the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for two.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they draw just the right throw, and it ties this game for them. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for two in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
Good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
At their own 29-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Chuck now from the gun. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. Hall running between the tackles. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, New Orleans.
They go right back to Hall. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Here's Hall once more. He's out in the clear. He is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
The Saints take a third-quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle.
22.
And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Play fake, Jackson. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion. And they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Play action now with Jackson. Forced out to his right. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Lamar throwing again. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson trying to get after the pick. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That one's complete right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
Baltimore's 1st down. 1st and 10.
First down, here's Lamar. The left side caught by Andrews. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. So 1st down from the 41. Jackson yet again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So the hurry up here.
Tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
Hey, move!
Working quickly here.
To Zay Flowers. 17 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Must not have liked what they saw on 4th and 1 there. They're going to take a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. A design run, Jackson keeping it. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Saints.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. So now here's 3rd and 5. Too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd down critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 8-yard line.
Jackson to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
They're drawing the kick for Lamar. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
We didn't try fighting for more and risking a fumble in that situation. Just make sure you get what you need and then go protect yourself. That's exactly what the QB did.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up second down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to get this up to the 23. Stopped him just shy, though, of getting that first down. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
All set to go now from the 35. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On first down, Jackson. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Now here's Lamar. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Great defensive effort to reject that one. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Desperation time here on 4th. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4th. First down now, ball at the 33. And again, it's Jackson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Quincy Riley picks it. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. All right, starting the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Kamara now on 1st and 10. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Hall. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Third and long for him here. He lays out for it and makes the catch. Well, third and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Saints moments away from win number 12. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper. Line up to take a knee on second down. We're drawing up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on third. He's drawn up for him. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, 54 yards out. This kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So this is a win on the road for the Saints. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from Baltimore.